Hey everyone, welcome back to my course. In this video, we are going to see some comparison operator, some different type of comparison operator. As we have already discussed what arithmetic operators are in our previous video, now we are discussing about comparison operator. So there are various type of comparison operator. Mainly, you have to remember this that all the comparison operator, when we compare any two values, it will return us in boolean type. I will explain you what these data types Python have in my later videos, but currently we are only focusing on comparison operator. So basically we have various type of comparison operator. First is equality operator. What equality operator will do, if our both values like a and b are equal, then it will return us true, and if both are not equal, then it will return us false. Now I have to discuss one more thing. I have to discuss about operands with you, what operands are. Like suppose I am taking here a and b. Okay, like as you can see here, we have a and b. These a and b both are operand. We can say a is left operand and we can say b is right operand. And if I take this a to right side, what it will become? It will become right operand. Okay, and b will become left operand. But currently a, we call a as a left operand and b will be right operand. Okay, because a in left side. Now moving on to our other comparison operator. Now we have inequality operator. Inequality operator, what it will do, if both values are unequal, then it will return us true, and else if both values are equal, it will return us false. Now moving on to the other part, that is greater than sign. Okay, so greater than sign, as you have used this symbol in your mathematics also. So if left operand is greater, then it will return true, or else it will return false. Like as you can see, if a is greater than b, it will return true or else false. Lesser than sign, if left operand is less than the right, then it will return us true or else false. Now we have greater than or equal to sign. So what in greater than or equal to sign do is, if our left operand is greater or equal to our right operand, then it will return us true or else false. And At last we have less than or equal to sign. So what this sign will do is, if our right operator is greater or equal to than our left operator, then it will return true or else it will return false. So now we are moving on to our coding part. Okay, so for coding part, I was using PyCharm, and I have already commented this out in our previous video. We are discussing on arithmetic operators. So I have already commented the part which we have already done in our last video. I will explain you what commenting is, and but currently we are moving forward with our comparison operator. So we have two values. We had two values in our previous video also. We had two variables. These are, as I told you, these are operands. We call them operands. So if I cut them from here and paste them here, and let's put one comment here, which is now we are going to do some comparison comparison operator operators in Python. Okay, so if I just get them from here and paste them here. So as I told you in that PPT, a will be our left operand and b will be our right operand. Whose the variable which we write on left side, it will automatically become left variable. If you are writing a, then it will become left operand, and if you are writing b on the left side, it will become left operand. Okay, so moving on to our different part. So now firstly we will try to do equality operator. We will see how equality operator will work. As I already told you that these all comparison operator return type is boolean. Boolean, when I say its return type is boolean, which means it will only give us value in true and false. Okay, in boolean there are only two values, which is either it will give us true or either it will give us false. Okay, so now we are going to do equality operator equality, equality, operators, operators. Okay, so for equality operator I will use just print command. uh, I will also explain you how this print command work. Okay, so if our a is equal to b, now if we are using equality operator in Python, we need to use two equal sign. Okay, so now what it will do is it will check if a is equal to b, then it will return true. If not, then it will return false. Okay, so now if we run our file, so as you can see, a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 2, so both are unequal, so that's why it returned us false. Okay, and if I change b to 5 and then I will just run this file, now it will return true because our a variable is equal to 5 and our b value is also 5. So now a and b both are equal, so now they now our equality operator returned true. Then moving on to our next comparison operator, which is inequality operator. Inequality operator. Okay, so just comment it out and we are ready to go. In inequality operator, we will again use print statement and we will check if a is not equal to b. Okay, so currently as you can see that a value is 5 and b value is also 5. It means a and b both are equal. So by this it should give us false. Okay, so let's run this file and yes, it is giving us false. Okay, now if I just unequal them, if I just make b value to 3 and a value to 5. Okay, so what it will do, it will give us true. So now it is giving us true. Okay, now moving on to our next comparison operator, which is greater than sign. Okay, so if a is greater than b, for greater than sign you have to use this sign. Okay, so if a is greater than b, so you can see that a equal to 5 and b equal to 3. This means a is greater than b, so obviously it will give return us true. So it will return, it returned us true. Okay, now what if I change the b value and make it 7? So now b is greater than 5, so what it will return, you can guess. You can pause the video and you can guess the output. It will return, yes, false. It will return false. Okay, so now moving to our different operator. Firstly I give this a name, then you all can easily remember. It is our greater than sign. Okay, now after this we are moving on to our different operator, which is less than sign. Okay, we so less than sign, how it will work, if I just, we have two variable which is a and less than sign, you have to make this sign to the right side. Okay, so if I use less than sign, what it will return, currently it will return true because as you can see a is smaller than b, because a value is 5 and b value is 7, so a is smaller than 7. Okay, I mean 5 is smaller than 7, so what it will return, it will return us true. And if I make this 5 to 8, then it will return us false. Okay, that's how less than sign works. Now we are moving to our different operator. A next operator, what it will be, it is greater than or equal to operator. Let me first comment it out and now I'll just write a new operator, greater than or equal to sign. Okay, so if I do print a is greater than or equal to b, so as you can see currently it will return true. Why? Because a is greater than b. Okay, so because a value is 8 and b value is 7, so currently a is greater than b, so it will return us true. What if I just equal them, a value will be 8 and b value will be 8. Okay, so now what it will return, you can guess by yourself by pausing this video here. Now it will return Again true. Why? Because we are using greater than or equal to sign. So what this sign is doing is, if a is greater or equal to b, then it will return us true, and if a is smaller, then it will return us false. Okay, then it will return us false. That's how greater than or equal to sign will work. Okay, so let me just comment it out, and then we move to our next operator, which is less than or equal to sign. Okay, so it will be less than or equal to sign. Now if I print a is smaller than or equal to b, now you can see a is smaller than or a is smaller than b, as you can see here. Okay, so if a is smaller than b, what it will return? It will return us true. And if I equal it out, equal it a, if I equal it by b, then it will return us true. And what if I make it 9? Let's see what will be our result. It will give us false, because a value is not smaller than b, a value is greater than b. That's why it returned us false. Okay, so that's all for the comparison operator. You can practice them at your home on your local machine, or you can use online compilers also. Practice is very important while doing any coding. So I will tell you how we can comment our code, how we can how many types of data types are there in Python in our later videos. But currently we are discussing on various type of operators. So we have already discussed on arithmetic operators and comparison operators. Now we'll move on to logical operator in our next video. So that's it for this video. Thank you.